today, anticipating this Sunday before Thanksgiving, were we thankful for that breath? Oh, I'm tired. Were we thankful for every breath we took and continue to take? Just think about your breathing right now. I know you're thinking, this is kind of weird. What's he trying to get us to meditate or something? Yeah, meditate on the fact that God is controlling your breath now, your inhalation, your exhalation. He's controlling every breath. And there's going to come a day when he says, okay, time for that breath to cease. That doesn't happen by chance. In his hand is the breath of every living soul, even of man. Does not the ear test words, and does not the mouth taste food? With God is wisdom and strength. He has wisdom and understanding. And this is the part where it's hard, and at the same time it's comforting. Behold, he breaks down, and it cannot be built up again. He shuts up a man, and no one opens. Behold, he withholds the waters, and they dry up, and he sends them out, and they overturn the earth. With him is strength and sound wisdom. And listen to this. This is extremely comforting. The deceived and the deceiver are his. How beautiful can it get? That God is controlling everything. That nothing is out of God's hand. Nothing is slipping by. Oops, oh, what a drag. I dropped that one. Or, man, I didn't see that one get by me. He was pretty bad. He leads wise men away stripped and makes the judges fools. Isn't that what he did with Nebuchadnezzar? He made him a fool. He cuts away the bonds of kings and binds their loins with a girdle. He leads priests away stripped and overthrows the mighty. His sovereignty extends even into the religious and self-righteous realm. He removes the speech of the men of trust and takes away the understanding of the aged. I mean, really, you think about that. He's the one who takes away the understanding of the aged. Just takes it away. He gives wisdom and he takes it away. That's hard to be thankful for those things, isn't it? And yet Paul says, in everything give thanks. He pours scorn on princes and unties the belt of the mighty. He discovers deep things out of darkness and brings the shadow of death to light. I want to talk about this one. It kind of struck me as I was thinking about it. I've watched boxing all my life. And I remember I was around at the time when Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay was in his prime. I was really young, but my dad sure was talking about him a lot. And so I'd watch these boxing matches, floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. Remember that song, Muhammad? Anyone remember that? No? You're weird, Connie. I am too. Let's hang out together. Okay? It was a real popular song. And Muhammad Ali came up with that. I float like a butterfly, I sting like a bee, right? And then, well, what happened? If you look at him now, he's not doing so well. And I don't know if it's brain damage, Alzheimer's, or a combination of the two, but he doesn't seem to be floating very well, he's not stinging very well, and he sure isn't dancing very well. God has his way. And everything is in his hand. And then all of a sudden, enter Mike Tyson. I'm thinking, man, nobody can beat this guy. Nobody. He was like a pit bull, like this big old bulldog just going in the ring, big old fat neck. And he would go in there and just pound people and bite their ears off. He would do all of these things. And it just seemed no one could beat him. And he got prideful and boastful and arrogant. And, just got in fights with his wife, was convicted of rape. Remember, he was on all these commercials for like helping disabled kids. Remember that? Long time ago? And just seemed like such a soft guy. Had a nice soft voice, talk to the lift like that. You remember Mike Tyson? And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, he's just cussing at people and mean and, committing acts of cannibalism in the ring. So here's Mike Tyson. Suddenly he's knocked out. And he's nothing now. And then, UFC enters. The Ultimate Fighting Championship. And these guys always are just boasting. Well, I just know I'm going to draw first blood. And I'm going to pound him. I'm going to control him with my elbows. I'll submit him. And they say all these things. Next thing you know, they're just like down. They're just like out cold. It just amazes me to watch the pride of man. It really is. And I remember all these times in my life where I've said, I'm going to do such and such. I'm going to do this. And that's why James says, no, you don't say that you're going to go to such and city and buy and sell. You ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will do that. That's why it's hard for me. I say, yeah, we're going to go to Sacramento. And it's like, ooh, hold on a second. If the Lord wills, we'll make it. There are many plans in a man's heart. Nevertheless, it's the Lord's counsel that shall stand. Right? So I can have all these plans. Go pick up Mama in Page, Arizona. Go to California. Come back to Page. Preach on the 30th. I have all these plans.